Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, and we are back with our 77-78 playoff project here, hockey playoff project. We are in the finals, and it is Boston and Montreal, as it was in real life, playing in the finals. We are in Game 5, and if you can believe it, Boston has a 3-1 series lead as we head to Montreal for Game 5. And how funny would that be if the Bruins could win it on Canadian ice? That would be something else. So, how do we get here? Well, I don't have the graphics set up. I should have the graphics set up, but I'll tell you how we got here. Game 1 in Montreal, 3-2 Bruins win. We used Inside the Crease Hockey from Inside Sports on that one there, and Rick Middleton scored with 5 seconds left to give the Bruins a 3-2 win in Game 1. In Game 2, we used Strat PC hockey, and that was all Montreal. It was 6-1 Montreal. It was 2-0 on the first 2 shots of the game on Jerry Cheevers. They went on for an easy 6-1 win. Games 3 and 4, we used shootout hockey. And in Game 3, it was Boston getting a goal with the goalie on the bench. The goalie was on the bench, and they tied it up and then won in overtime. It took 4 scoring chances for them to finally beat Dryden in overtime, and they won Game 3 6-5. And then in Game 4, back-to-back, we did back-to-back, I think it was last night on the channel, in shootout hockey, and the Bruins come away with a 4-2 win. I think Cashman scored into the empty net to seal that one there. So the Bruins have won 3 out of 4, and we go to Montreal for Game 5 here, and let's get down to ice level as Matt Stokey's here. Good to see you, Stokes. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you've been, I'm not sure where you're living now, but hopefully you're staying away from all those hurricanes and the fires. Boy, I tell you, we got some crazy weather going on in this country right now. It is just nasty out there. I know some people down in the Louisiana way, and I haven't heard from them, so I'm hoping they're okay. And I know people out by the fires in California. It's like, holy cow, this is something else. But anyway, so here we go. Oh, New Jersey Tabletop's here as well. And we're going to be using Action PC Hockey tonight for Game 5. Remember, if the Bruins win, they win the cup. I don't have any, any ceremony here because it's more of an exhibition game. But anyway, we're going to play this out tonight. And if they win, they win. Bruins in 5. That would be unbelievable, wouldn't it be? You're out in San Francisco. Oh, boy. Okay, hopefully you're safe from all the fires out there because it's nasty out there. There's always fires out there. Okay, so the computer will be controlling the Bruins tonight, and they've elected to go with Ron Graham. This is his first playoff appearance. We've been using Cheevers and Gilles Gilbert. Say it, Dave. Gilles Gilbert. And the computer has elected to go to Ron Graham. So let's see if it pays off. It's been Dryden all the way. I think we in one of the games against the Rangers, I didn't put Dryden in the net. I used whoever else it was. I don't know if it was Bunny LaRocca, who it was at that time. But Dryden pretty much rode the entire wave here, the Canadians. And as Cleveland baseball fan shows up here, good to see you. So Ron Graham will be in net, and that's going to be really crazy tonight to see how he does here in his first appearance. So let's get going here. So again, we got Cashman, McNabb, Riley, Park, and Milby on the defense with Ron Graham in net for the Bruins. I'll be controlling the Canadians because I usually control the home teams in the Action PC games. And Shutt, Lemaire, Lafleur, and then Robinson, Lapointe, and Dryden in net for the Canadians. So here we go. So we're going to hide this here. We're down to game level. And let's kick things off here from the Forum in Montreal. We're going to go with a balanced attack right off the bat here. And it's going to be Lemaire and McNabb. And it's going to be won by the Canadians. And they will get the puck here. So, someone keeps messaging me here. And, we got an offside right off the bat here as Lafleur was a little overzealous on the play. The Canadians feeling the sting here in Game 5, trailing 3-1. So that's a must-win tonight, and it's a must-win if they continue to win here in Game 6 and 7. So this is kind of nutty here. So let's go a balanced attack as a face-off. Here's a quick line changes by both teams. That's what I did notice, and it's going to be won by the Bruins. Jonathan sends it in deep, comes around to the boards to Schmotz. Schmotz is going to tee it up. First shot of the game. Shot goes wide to Dryden. Puck goes into the corner, and it's going to be Chartra with it. And you notice LaRouche has the puck, but the text says Chartra. So I'm hoping that's something that they'll fix when they release the new new season, the new game this year, the 2021 version. Let's get aggressive. So it's going to be Chatra in the defensive zone, over to Savad, over to LaRouche, back to Chatra. LaRouche back to the point, and it's going to be a steal by Schmatz. And here come the Bruins the other way, but it's going to be taken by the Canadians now. Odd man rush. Let's set up the odd man rush. It's going to be Bouchard over to LaRouche. LaRouche shoots this one and he scores! He beats Graham. So Graham's first game in net here in the playoffs. And he gives up a goal on his first shot, and the Canadians are off and running once again. Just like in Game 2 here in the Forum, they scored on their first 2 shots of the game, and this time they scored on the first one. So let's see how it goes from here. So already the Bruins are down in a hole 1-0. And it's going to be Forbes with it now. Skates it in the zone. He's played in deep. Miller gets there first, sends it back to the point to Park. Winsink had it and lost it, and everyone got run over. There's no call on the play. Incidentally, Winsink had a big game the other night in Boston using shootout hockey. Now it's back to Mondeau. Pierre Mondeau shoots, score! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 2 shots and 2 goals for the second time in the series. So Graham gets the start, and he is lit up. 2 goals on 2 shots. Wow, this is something else. So we could be looking at another blowout here in Game 5 here at the Forum, as Ron Graham has not made a save yet in the playoffs. This is really bad. Gainey with it now, and he's offside. We're going to stay aggressive here. Again, I'm playing Montreal because I am playing the home team, and I'm going to be fair about it because, let's be honest, this doesn't really matter. This is all just for fun. Mondeau, wrist shot, and finally a save by Graham. And he gets a mock cheer from the Canadian faithful. Conway has it now, trying to find Lambert. Can Conway get it to Lambert? He can't get it to him as Schmatz makes the play. And now Schmatz gets it in deep over to Jonathan. Jonathan back to Schmatz. Schmatz fires. Easy save by Dryden, and he'll hang on. So the shots are 3 to Montreal, 1 to Boston. And it's already 2-0 for the Canadians. And a must-win here in Game 5. They trail the series 3-1. LaRouche wins it back, and it's going to be offside at the Boston line as they try to stretch pass to Tremblay. We'll go balance attack this time. Rattel and Risebrough. Risebrough's going to win it back to Bouchard. And Savad has it now. Back to Risebrough. And his long pass is going to be icing on the play. Let's get aggressive again. We got a 2-0 lead. We can keep getting aggressive and put the squeeze on the Bruins. Risebrough wins another face-off. Tremblay has it now. Tremblay over the line. Drop pass to Risebrough. Risebrough shoots. Save Graham in a screen, and that's 2 saves in a row for Graham, so maybe he shook off the initial rust of getting in the Stanley Cup Finals game. We're going to try to draw it back here. Lemaire on the draw. He does. He gets it back to the point. It's going to be Lemaire with a pass right now. Lemaire looking for Lafleur. Can he get it to Lafleur with 2 stars? No. Cashman with a poke check. And the Bruins get it out to center ice, but it's going to be taken by Uhl of the Canadians. We're going to try to skate it in right now. Over the line. LaRouche back to Uhl. Hit by Al Sims on the play, and Boston gets the puck. Shepard gets it up to center ice, but they're going to lose it to the Canadians once again. And now we got a penalty coming up as Jonathan drilled LaRouche on a play, and things are going from bad to worse here for the Bruins on the road as P-Jet shows up here for Game 5 of the 77-78 Stanley Cup replay. We're in the finals here. We've played every single game in the playoffs. And now we're in Game 5 of the finals. It could end tonight with a Bruins win, but right now it's not looking good at all. Canadians on the man advantage. Cashman tries to send it out, and he does. Here comes Uhl the other way, over to Conway. Conway back to Uhl. Uhl shoots this one, saved by Graham, and he'll hang on. And Graham's now has made 3 saves in a row after allowing goals on the first 2 shots. Face off to the right of Graham is going to be McNabb against Lemaire. It's going to be won by McNabb. Big face off by McNabb. There's Hagman out there. I don't even remember a Hagman in 77-78. But so the computer really playing some obscure Bruins in this game. I let the computer handle the away team. Shutt with it now. Shutt bringing it up over center, over to Lafleur now. Lafleur back to Shutt, slides it over to Lemaire. Lemaire slides it in the corner to Shutt. Shutt looking around. Boy, I don't really have anybody here, so I'm just going to try to pass it. Shutt back to hit a skate and comes back to him. Now he has a man wide open here, so let's go back to the point to Nyrup. Here we go. Back to Nairp, and he's hit by Hagman on the play. So I don't know if that's Larry Hagman from Dallas or not. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. And Park moves it up to Miller now. Short-handed, the Bruins have it. Miller looking to make a play. Miller shoots, saved by Dryden. Oh, a point-blank shot as the man's out of the box, and teams are skating 5-on-5. So good penalty kill for the Bruins. And it's still a 2-1 lead here for Montreal. Halfway through the first period. And it's going to be Uhl with a puck off the LaRouche win. LaRouche skates it up over to center ice. LaRouche fires this one, saved by Graham. Riem Chatra trying to get that puck, but it's going to be Milbury flipping it out to center ice. Here come the Canadians again. We're going to dump and chase on this play here. LaRouche sends it in deep now. Picked up by Bob Miller with the Bruins, and Miller's going to try to skate it away. He sends it up to Middleton now. Nifty loses it at center ice, and here comes Montreal the other way. Risebrough with it. Risebrough's going to try to skate this one in the zone. Over the line, and we got a penalty coming up here to the Bruins again. Risebrough fires this one, and he scores! Oh, man, 3 goals on, I think that's going to be, is that 6 or 7 shots? So this is just a repeat of Game 2 here at the Forum, where they scored 3 goals on 8 shots on Jerry Cheevers. And Danny Gray's here. Good to see you, man. Hopefully the NASCAR race is going good. I was watching the other day play that NASCAR. I like that NASCAR stuff. I'm not good at it. I have to play with like all the braking on and all the helps on, but I like racing games. So boy, 3 goals on 7 shots, and this one is probably in the books already. So if you tuned in for a good game tonight, we're not getting it here, as it's going to be all Montreal. We'll get it offside at the line. Oh, no, it's not. It's not offside. We're going to play it. So Englund has it. Let's get aggressive. Let's just destroy the Bruins, right? As Graham's still in the net, if you can believe it. And it's taken by McNabb, 2-on-1. Over to Cashman. Cashman shot, saved by Dryden. And boy, I tell you, if they got to score 3 goals on Dryden, it's going to be really, really difficult. I can't hook them because I'm not controlling the Bruins. I am controlling the home team. And that's how it goes. It was Matty Hagman. Okay, he only played 15 games. Okay, yeah, I was not aware of him. And the playoffs start. I can't follow the NASCAR playoffs. I just see who wins the race, but they get teams and stuff. And it's a nice and call here in Montreal. I try to follow the NASCAR and see who does what, but I just don't know all the points in the whole bit. Tell to Middleton. Middleton shoots this one, tipped in front by Marcotte, and Dryden with a save, and it's going to be picked up by Nairp. Nairp now sends it up to Shutt, and Shutt's going to play it in deep. Lemaire gets there first. Lemaire turns, fires this one, and that goes wide of Graham. That probably would have gone in, too, as the computer elected to go with Ron Graham tonight. Just saying. And Doak has it now. And Middleton up over the line. Middleton back to Rattel. Middleton moving in. Middleton shot is blocked in front by Lupien on the play. Nice play by the Canadian defenseman. Not much confidence with Graham. And we've been going Gilbert and Cheevers back and forth. And then tonight, like I say, I like to control just one team in this particular game. And they went with Graham. I guess I could have overrode it if I wanted to play human and then switch back. But we'll let the computer play it out. Because Cheevers and Gilbert have been struggling a little bit, especially in games 2 and 3. But that's okay. Milbury has it now for the Bruins. Frank's in here. Hi, Dave. What is a good hockey board game for a novice fan? Shootout Hockey. I would look into shootouthockey.com. That's the one that I played games 3 and 4 with. That's a that's the one I started with, and I still love that game to this day. So Shootout Hockey is a nice, fun, and simple way to get into hockey board games, and it's very inexpensive. I mean, $10-15 will get you the game, the charts, and maybe a season or 2. It's really shootouthockey.com. That's what I would check out first, and then from there, you can get into Strat Hockey and Apple Hockey and Hockey Blast and all the other fun games on the tabletop here. And the PC games, I think I got 3 or 4 hockey PC games that I rotate and I really enjoy as well. Risebrough with the puck now. We're going to get aggressive here. Up 3-0, and it's going to be offside at the Bruins blue line. Let's get aggressive again. I'm going to just stay aggressive here. Let's keep the pressure on Boston here. And Rattel wins it to Middleton. Over to Marcotte. Back to Middleton. Nifty shoots this one. Blocked again by Lupien. That never made it to Dryden. Marcotte gets it in the corner now. Marcotte coming up, trying to wrap around. Stopped by Dryden. Middleton trying to get it, and he can't. It's going to be Lupien with it now. And it's going to be the Canadians breaking out. Uhl with it to Chatra. Chatra over the line. Drops it back to Uhl. One-time shot blocked by Greg Shepard, who is standing in the slot. Jonathan has it, sends it back to Gary Doak as the Bruins try to get out of the zone, trailing by 3. Loose puck at center. It bounces to Shepard. Goes back to Park for a brief second, and now the Canadians control it at center ice. It's going to be Risebrough trying to skate it in the Boston zone. Robinson back to Gainey. Gainey shoots this one. That whistles wide. And he broke his stick on the play, which didn't happen a lot back in the 70s. But, okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with that one there. Cashman has it now. Back to McNabb, over to O'Reilly. Cashman in the corner looking to make a play. Sends it to McNabb. One-time shot, and Dryden will make the save, and he'll hang on. And we take a look at it from remember that view in the forum, from the up in the top area, viewing down on the net. I hated that angle. It just, nothing good ever happened from that angle. Every time they showed a replay, it was always, a goal against the Bruins from that angle. They had that camera way up in the rafters, and that was just like a eerie camera as a kid. Face off, won by Montreal. Kicked out by Dryden, over to Gainey. Gainey on his horse. Back to Bouchard, over to Risebrough. Risebrough moving in, slides it over to Gainey. Gainey, no, he can't get it. Marcotte with a steal. Donnie Marcotte comes out of nowhere, and he makes the play. And it's going to be Foster in deep now. Over to Winsink, who had a big game 4 for the Bruins. Winsink back to Park. Fakes the shot over to Miller. Miller shoots, and this one goes wide of the net. Under a minute to play here in the first period. Nyrick sends it up. Nyrick actually sends it up. Winsink knocks it down at center. And here comes Big John Winsink. Sends it over to Doak. Foster has it now. Back to Winsink. Winsink shoots this one. Save as it went through the legs of Miller. And he tried to tip that one, and he couldn't get it. Just 10 seconds to go here in the period. We'll try to play it safe here. And it's going to be LaRouche wins it back to Chatra, and he'll hang on, and that'll end the period. So the shots were even at 7 apiece. However, 3 of them went in for the Canadians, and they are dominating this game 3-0. Let's see who got the goals in here. So it was LaRouche, Conway, and Risebrough for the Canadians, scoring 2 of them on the first shot, 2 shots of the game. Let's go. Let's keep aggressive here. We can keep the foot on the gas pedal here against these Bruins and make it tough for him. O'Reilly in the offensive zone to cash in a one-time shot, and that goes well wide of the net. Lafleur might get a stick on that one, and it's going to be Montreal bringing it up now. Robinson over to Lafleur. Lafleur over to Boston blue line. Sends it over to Lemaire. The puck bounces back to Lafleur. Lafleur's going to try to penetrate. Lafleur goes around Milbury, but he's hit by Park on the play. Brad Park coming out of nowhere, and he flattened him. McNabb has it. McNabb just going to send it in deep to the Montreal zone, and Schutt's going to break it out for the Canadians. It's going to be Savard now. Over to LaRouche. LaRouche over the line. LaRouche tees this one up. Shot. That whistle's just wide of Graham. And the puck goes into the corner. Doak sends it up to Shepard over to Schmatz. And they get it out to center ice. And it's played in deep. Dryden's going to stop this one. But Chatra is going to be going to the box for 2 minutes for hooking. Yes, there are fights in this game, but again, it's kind of all behind the scenes. What happens is the computer actually is rolling dice and flipping cards in the background that you never see, and that kind of dictates what happened, and then it kind of plays out here on the chalkboard. So you can't instigate. Well, I guess I could get aggressive here, maybe try to instigate something, maybe. But you can't like pick a fight like you can in NHL. All right, so the Canadians will get We'll go aggressive. Let's see what we can do here. Aggressive here on the short-handed. And Risebrough's going to win the face-off for Montreal. And it's going to be Uhl with it now. Uhl loses the puck, and Boston has it now as they kept it in. Sims with it. Sims looking around. Sims is going to take the shot. Saved by Dryden. Kicks that one out. McNabb going for the rebound, but Nyrup gets there ahead of the play. He's going to try to clear it out, and he does. So McNabb bringing it out from the Boston zone. 50 seconds going to penalty. Good penalty kill so far for the Canadians. McNabb plays it in deep. O'Reilly gets there. O'Reilly looking to make a play, trying to get it to Cashman. No, slides back to Sims. Sims fires this one through a screen. Guy Lapointe got a stick on that one. Over to O'Reilly now in the corner. O'Reilly with it. The Chatra's back. McNabb scores! Holy cow. O'Reilly slid it in front to McNabb, and he put it in behind Dryden as Chatra was racing to get back into play as he was out of the penalty box. It is not a power play goal, but it's going to be a goal nonetheless. And the Bruins are on the board now. It's 3-1. And O'Reilly and Lupien, yeah, that would be a fun little fight. All right, we're going to stay aggressive. We're just going to stay the course here. We're not going to circle the tents. There's no sense circling the wagons. We're not going to circle the wagons here. This is a must-win game. And big hit at center, and no call. Chatraw flips it up to Tremblay. Knocked off the puck by Milbury, who has both of his shoes in his hand, just in case. Milbury has it at center ice. He flips it in deep. Schmotz gets there first. Schmotz over to Jonathan. Jonathan shoots this one, saved by Dryden. And he'll hang on for the face-off. So the Bruins got one of the 10 shots by Dryden in this game, and that was by McNabb right at the end of the power play. We're going to go aggressive again. And it's going to be Rattel winning it now. Back to Middleton on the side. Middleton slides it over to Marcotte. Marcotte shoots this one. Oh, it just sailed over the net. Dryden came out to cut down the angle, and that one went high. Lupien with it now. Sells it up to Lemaire. Lemaire back to Shutt. Shutt's over to Lafleur. Lafleur shoots this one. He scores! Guy Lafleur goes short side, and he beats Graham for the 4th time on 8 shots, and Graham is still in the game. The computer, I don't know what the computer's doing here, but they're going to just stay with Graham. Maybe Chivas and Gilbert are hungover, or maybe they're hurt. I don't know. But Graham is getting lit up. He's got a 500 save percentage? That's pretty bad. We're going to try to go to Robinson in the middle. Oh, gets it to Robinson. Robinson shot goes wide. So just when the Bruins started to claw back in it, it is another goal by the Canadians here. They're getting no goaltending right now from Ron Graham. LaPointe has it. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here come the Canadians on the rush. It's going to be Uhl with it now. Uhl over to LaRouche. Stopped by Graham. Holy cow. And Graham will hang on as he's going to keep his job a little while longer. Oh, boy. Milbury didn't need his own shoes. Oh, he took off. That's right. He took off the spectator shoe. That's right. Mondew against Bob Miller on the faceoff. It's won by Mondew of the Canadians. It's going to be over to Lupien with it now. Lupien slides it over to Conway, who's wide open. Conway shoots this one, saved by Graham. And Graham will hang on. And now Park and Lupien get into it, and they get separated there. No fight will happen. And the Bruins got nothing to lose now. They might as well just beat up the Canadians here. Almost halfway through this game, 4-1 Montreal. And it looks like we'll be going back to Boston for a Game 6. And it's Conway with it now. Conway is going to try to pass it here. Conway back to Mondew. Mondew over to Conway. Conway shoots, saved by Graham. And Graham will hang on. 11 shots for the Canadians in this one. They already have 4 goals. I'm going to try to win this back again. It's going to be won by Miller this time. It is Miller time. It's going to be Foster setting up to Winsink. Winsink loses the puck, and here comes Montreal the other way. Another aggressive breakout. Tremblay drops it back to Robinson, slides it over to Tremblay, and it had to hop over his stick, and Milbury has it for the Bruins. Milbury up to Miller now. Miller lost it, and Montreal has it. This is Lemaire. Lemaire plays it in deep. Lafleur gets there first, sends it back to Shutt. They move it around, but that hit a skate, and it bounces back to Milbury on the play. 8:05 to go here in the second period. 4-1 Montreal. O'Reilly back to Cashman, and we got a penalty now as Lemaire touches the puck, and it's a cross-checking call. So if there's any chance for Bruins to get back in this game, it would be right now on the power play. Shepard and Risebrough will take the draw. Let's see if we can just clear it out of here. Again, I'm playing as the Canadians. I'm playing as the home team. Jonathan to Shepard, back to Park. Park with it. Park shoots, tipped by Schmotz, and that went wide. Holy cow, that's a great chance by Schmotz. Shepard with it out to Jonathan. Jonathan shoots, saved by Dryden. That's shot number 11 on Kenny Dryden. Shepard with it now. Great power play. Shepard shoots, he scores! Greg Shepard beats Dryden on the power play, and the Bruins still have a little bit of life. It's now 4-2 as NHL Hockey News Report shows up. Hey, thanks for stopping by tonight. This is actually Game 5 of a long playoff project I'm playing, and this is Stanley Cup of 77-78. We played every game from the round 1 all the way to the Stanley Cup, and we ended up getting Montreal and Boston in the finals. Bruins actually lead the series 3-1, so this is a cup-clinching game for the Bruins, but I think we're going back to Boston for Game 6. That's just my hunch. Who will let me play the Habs? I'm playing the home team, Hockey Unreal. I'm playing the home team. I am. I mean, I'm just trying to play this thing out and have some fun, really. So I'm playing as the home team. So it's 4-2 now as the power play goal gets the Bruins back to within a pair. I just don't see them beating Dryden for 2 more tonight, but you never know. Uh-oh, here's Winsink and Lupien going at it. No call as the linesman get in front, but we almost had a battle there, and that's what we were looking for. Yeah, the Bruins got to keep Montreal off the board. That is correct. So we're going to go aggressive again. LaRouche wins that from McNabb, wrestled it away on the faceoff circle. And now Uhl has a hit by O'Reilly on the play. And here comes O'Reilly the other way. Sends it over to Cashman. Cashman in deep, looking to make a play. Cashman comes out of the corner. Cashman shoots this one, saved by Dryden. And he hangs on. Canadians in their white jerseys, even though it's showing red, but they are in the white jerseys, and the Bruins are in the dark jerseys. I should have swapped that up a little bit, because I think you can change the jersey colors in this game. But for tonight, we're just going to go with what we got. We're going to go with balance attack this time. You watched the Apple hockey reviews? Can't wait. Yeah, can't. Yeah, Apple. Take some time with the Apple hockey. It's a little. Apple hockey's a big game. Okay. And there's a lot to it, and I try to clarify what I learned because I went into it and I was completely lost, and after playing it pretty steady for a couple of months, I had a pretty good idea what I wanted to do with APA, and so I did share that on some of the videos there, so hopefully that came across. This is Action PC Hockey, NHL Hockey News. This is you can get it at dksports.com. It's Action PC Hockey, and they have basketball, baseball, football, hockey, and golf. I have them all. And this is a fun little hockey game. You just kind of, there's a couple of decisions you make, but you just kind of watch it play out, and it's just kind of fun, and it helps me practice my broadcasting because I haven't broadcasted in over a year, and I miss it. So the point with it now, sends it up to Conway, back to Lambert. Lambert circles around. Lambert over to Robinson, over to Conway. They move the puck around. Conway trying to go back to Lambert on the play. Lambert gets it, shoots this one, blocked by Park in front, and it's picked up by Cashman. Here comes Wayne Cashman for the Bruins. About 4 minutes ago here in the second period, 4-2 Montreal. Nyrup knocking McNabb off the play, and it's going to be Risebrough with it now. Risebrough in the Boston zone, trying to slide it to Gainey in the middle. Gets it to Gainey. Gainey shoots this one, he scores! Gainey puts goal number 5 by Ron Graham, and finally the hook comes out, and in comes Gilbert. So they've had enough on the Bruins bench with Graham, and they slide in Gilbert for some mop-up duty. And, boy, I tell you, the Bruins kept coming back in it, but you're not going to get 6 goals here at the Forum. That's for sure. So we're going to stay aggressive here. We're just going to bury the Bruins, and hopefully they come back with a better effort in Game 6. I'm not sure what game I'll use for Game 6. I should break out the app of hockey at some point. It's a tough game to set up, though, but maybe I'll do that here. Hockey Night at Studio B, Robert. Yes, it is. And it's going to be Savard now with a balanced attack here. This is Game 5, and we're looking to go to a Game 6 here because the Canadians should take this one. Lafleur with a shot. Gilbert with a save. So Gilbert comes in to replace Ron Graham. And Schwartz and Savard with some pushing and shoving. That would be an interesting matchup. And no penalties called. So Rattel and LaRouche on the face-off in the Boston zone. LaRouche wins it over to Chartres. Chartres sends it over to Uhl. Uhl, boy, I get nobody to pass to. I only get 1 star, and that's not good. So I'm just going to hit the generic pass button and see what I can come up with here. And Uhl has the puck over to LaRouche. Back to Uhl in the corner. Now I get 2 stars, so I'm going to try to go to the Chartres on the right wing. Can he get it to Chartres? He does. Chartres shoots, and it's blocked by Rattel in front. And it's going to be Doak on the play. And puck goes into the corner now to Marcotte. Here come the Bruins now. Cashman over the zone. Cashman plays it in deep. Dryden leaves it for LaPointe. We're going to get aggressive again. Here we go. Over to Lafleur. Lafleur moves in. Lafleur shoots this one. That's blocked by Forbes. And the puck ricochets to McNabb. McNabb on his horse trying to get the other way. Bruins trail by 3 here in the final minute of the second period. Not a good game for Ron Graham at all. He will not be one of the stars of this game. Robinson has it. We're just going to do a dump and chase at center right now. Shutt gets there first. Now he loses it to McNabb. McNabb lost it. And it comes out to center. Now Cashman and Robinson get into it. And right at the end of the period, and I don't think any penalties were called there. Holy cow. Yeah, oh, you get a message when I stream? Oh, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you do that. Some people, if they're subscribed to the channel, they'll get a message when I stream. I get that, too. Everyone I'm subscribed to, it tells me when they're on. I think that's a fun feature because sometimes you're not sure. Like, oh, someone's on. Let me go check it out. All right, so the shots were 6-6 after the period. Canadians lead this one 5-2. Ooh, I tell you, let's see what's going on in here. So, again, let's take a look at our scores here. LaRouche, Conway, and Risebrough for the Canadians in that first period. McNabb got the Bruins on the board, but just a couple minutes later, Lafleur put the Canadians back on top at 4-1. Shepard made it 4-2, but then late in the period, Gainey scores, and that would be it for Graham. And he's given up 5 goals here on the 13 shots, so not a good night for Bruin netminders. And Jason said, let's send the series back to Boston. It is going back. It's got to be going back to Boston now. 5-2 lead with 1 period to go. I just don't see the Bruins coming back. But, hey, that's why we play the game. Lemaire wins it now off the face-off. 20 minutes to play here in Montreal. Milbury knocks a man around. Now it's a 3-on-1. Oh, how did this happen? McNabb to O'Reilly to Cashman. Back to McNabb. Saved by Dryden, and that might do it. Boy, if they could have got that one in there early, it would have been a 2-goal lead, but Ken Dryden does what Ken Dryden does, and he makes the save. And Graham played 40. He was listed in shootout hockey. He's the better of the 3 goalies when it comes to rebounds. Because when I played shootout hockey last night, it was Gilbert, Cheevers, and Graham actually had the better rebound, if you can believe it. And his rating was pretty comparable to the other two. So Graham was not a slouch. I think Chivas was on the decline at that point. Gilbert was pretty good at that point, and Graham was kind of in the middle. Middleton shoots this one, and that goes wide and out of play, and a face-off in the Montreal zone. 18:47 left here in Game 5 at the Forum. It is won by Mondeau. The puck goes into the corner, picked up by Conway. Conway sends up to Mondeau. Hit by Sims on the play at center ice, and the puck bounces to McNabb. Sends it to O'Reilly, back to McNabb. McNabb loses the puck, and here comes Montreal the other way. It is Robinson up to Lambert, over to Conway. Conway, long pass, can't connect with Lambert, and that's going to be icing on the play. Face off back in the Montreal zone. Time ticking away here on Boston. They've already fired up the bus to get to the plane, and they'll be looking at a Game 6 pretty soon. And Schmatz now goes to the box for a slashing call as the Bruins are getting frustrated here. And I've been the architect behind a couple of late rallies. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. Last night they scored in shootout hockey. They scored with a goalie out. That's pretty rare. So they did tie it up, and then they won in overtime. So that was a fun game. That was the 6-5 game in Game 3. So that was kind of fun. What have I done with Juckett? Juckett's probably he's probably covered in chocolate sauce right now. He's so excited. It's 5-2 Montreal, forcing a Game 6. I wouldn't be surprised if Montreal come back and won the series if they won 3 games in a row. That's for sure. Lafleur, over to shot, knocked off the puck by Milbury. And Milbury has it now with Park. They try to clear it out, and they do. And now some Milbury and Lafleur. Guy Lafleur and Mike Milbury are in a fight. Lafleur has had enough of Milbury. Milbury grabs a shoe and hits him, and they keep going at it now. Park trying to get out of the way of the fight, and Guy Lafleur is in a fight. Can you believe it? Milbury dominated the fight. Yeah, you think so? But Guy Lafleur going toe-to-toe with Milbury, and they will go to the box for 5 minutes. So you wanted a fight, and you got it. There it is. So Canadians are still on the man advantage here as Milbury and Lafleur will sit down. Do I play FHM 7? I do. That is a deep, deep game. I have my fun with that game, but boy, I'm not good at it because there's just so much going on. I describe Franchise Hockey Manager 7 as sitting in like a Boeing 77 or whatever those things are, and you look at the cockpit and all the controls, and you're like, what does this all do? And I've had my fun with it, but boy, I tell you, I have no clue what I'm doing or if I touch anything, what it changes. So I have played it. I have had some fun with it. Franchise Hockey Manager 2 I really enjoyed, but I just don't know. I need to spend a lot of time to learn that game. So, but I have played it. I do enjoy it, but I don't play it nearly as much as I play something like this, which is just a heck of a lot more simple to play. LaRouche with a shot, score! LaRouche makes it 6-2 Montreal, and the buses started up, and the showers are turned on to get the hot water going here in Montreal, and the Bruins are ready to shower and call this one a day. As the aggressive play paying off here in a 6-2 lead here, and still 15 minutes to play. Wowzers. Unbelievable. Now it's shot with a shot, and Gilbert makes the save, and he gets the mock cheer from the fans here on St. Catherine Street. Nair's going to try to skate it in. Slides it over to Lemaire. Knocked off the puck by Shepard, and here come the Bruins the other way. It's Gary Doak with it, the defenseman. Doak. Oh, what are we going to do here? Trying to make a play up to Rattel, over to Marcotte. Marcotte with a wrist shot, saved by Dryden. Easy save by Kenny Dryden. And Lapointe sends it up to LaRouche really quick. Now it's LaRouche over to the Bruins blue line, and he's offside. 13:04 to play in this one. And yeah, PJ doesn't like apple hockey, and he makes some valid concerns about it. But I like it. They don't. I've managed to work around the concerns. Every game has issues, and I managed to work around them and make apple hockey really work really well. The Habs are 59-10. Yeah. The Habs are good this year. They took this series in 6. They won't take it in 6 in my replay, but they could take it arguably in 7 if they get by Bruins in Game 6. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. Maybe I'll set up apple hockey for Game 6. Although apple hockey, it's tough to set up in the summer because it's just so hot, and I got to set up all the cards. But I might. O'Reilly with it now. O'Reilly takes a shot, save Dryden short side, and he'll hang on. 12:16 to play here at the Forum. 6-2 Montreal. LaRouche wins it now. Oh, hit by Winsink, and the puck bounces out to neutral ice. Al Sims for the Bruins has it. He plays it in deep. Getting there first is Miller. Miller turns, shoots this one, blocked by Rajan Uhl, who stood in front of Dryden. And now Chartraw has it. We're going to get aggressive here. I don't know why it's taking 2 clicks here, but it is. And it's over to Tremblay. Tremblay with a one-time shot from the outside, tipped by Lambert, and it actually got caught in his equipment, and Gilbert will cover up. Lemaire actually, it was Lambert trying to tip that one, and he got a piece of it, but it didn't get on net, and Gilbert covers up. They're going to try to win this face-off back right now. Lemaire wins the face-off, gets it to Lafleur. Lafleur with it over to England. Remember Brian England? Yeah, he played with the Canadians, huh? England has it over to Shutt. Shutt in the corner, looking to make a pass over to Lemaire. Lemaire going back out to Shutt on the outside. Shutt with a drive, saved by Gilles Gilbert. Shot number 17 for the Canadians. They got 6 goals on 17 shots, as Shepard has it for the Bruins. And Boston didn't like that hit by Tremblay, but that's okay. It is no call. Gainey with it now over to Risebrough, and it's going to be a penalty on the Bruins. It's going to come back to the point, to Lapointe. Guy Lapointe with it now. His shot saved by Gilbert. Risebrough trying to get the rebound, and it's going to be Winsink picking it up, and we'll get the whistle. And Foster is leaving the ice with a knee injury, and he might be done. Oh, boy. Well, like I say, you might like Appa, you might not like Appa. I happen to like Appa. It just grew on me, and I worked around some things, and I made some things my own, and I got that game flowing, and I really like Appa hockey. That's just my opinion. Not that I don't like other games, but I just do like Appa. And it's going to be Lemaire and McNabb on the draw. Lemaire wins this one now. Comes over to Lafleur. Back to Lemaire. Lemaire trying to go to Shutt on the outside. Can he get it to him? Yes, Shutt shoots this one. Lafleur tips this one. And that goes wide to Gilbert as they try to make it 7-2. And the puck is cleared out to center ice. Shutt dumps it back in. Lafleur gets there first. Lafleur shoots this one. And that ricochets off the backboards. And it's going to be out of play as it hit the shoulder of McNabb and took a funny hop. And we'll get a face-off. 1:17 to go on the penalty to Winsink. It's 6-2 Montreal here in Game 5, and we're headed to Boston for a Game 6. It's going to be Conway trying to get the pass from Savard. He does. Conway shot blocked in front by Bobby Miller, and it bounces over to Sims now. Over to Miller. Miller just skates it out to center ice and killing some time. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Uhl with it now. Over to LaRouche. LaRouche back to Savard. They try to set it up. Savard to Conway to LaRouche. Back to Savard. Savard's going to take the shot because he's a defenseman. We're not going to try to penetrate. He shoots this one. He scores! Savard makes it 7-2. And this has just been a shooting gallery here tonight on the Boston goaltenders. 7 goals. This is going to be the biggest blowout I've had in the replay. We haven't had many blowouts. All the games have been close. We talked about that, how this replay has been a fun one. I don't know how many games we played, if we played 30, 40 games, whatever it's been. But this is probably the biggest blowout we've had in front of a capacity crowd here on the channel. Of course we did. 5:40 to play. And this has been all Montreal here right from the get-go. 2 shots and 2 goals in that first period on goaltender Ron Graham, and that set the tone. And it's going to be Boston in the neutral zone. They flip it in deep. Milbury over the line. Back to Rattel. Sends it to Doak. Trying to get it back to Rattel, but he can't. Taken off the puck by Gainey. Chatraw has it. We're going to get aggressive here. Let's just run this score up here. Gainey back to Robinson. Over to Risebrow. Had it tipped away by Rattel. And here comes Rattel the other way. 2-on-1. The point back alone. Over to Park. And the shot is blocked in front by Robinson, who get back on the play. Middleton with it now. Who's this guy? Shanahan. I never heard of Shanahan either. There's a couple guys in the Bruins I just never heard of here. Unless that's just a glitch in the game. No, Shanahan's out there with Winsink. Okay, Winsink going to turn and shoot this one. Blocked by Savard, and that stung a little bit. But Savard's going to get it and try to get aggressive here on the breakout. Why not? Over to Lapointe. Lapointe coming the other way. Cornway with the puck. Cornway shoots this one. Saved by Gilbert. Shot number 20, so at least the save percentage here is getting a little bit better, and Gilbert will hang on. Time to Cherry to send out the troops for some old school 70s hockey. Yeah, it might be. So we're going to try to draw this one back. Risebrow and Rattel on the draw. Risebrow's going to win it. It's going to come back to Lapointe. Lapointe over to Tremblay. Tremblay going back to Risebrow. Risebrow shoots this one, blocked by Donnie Marcotte, who is standing in front of the net. Park has it for the Bruins. Park trying to skate it up and sends it up to Winsink. Winsink plays it in deep. Foster gets there first. Foster tries to get it back to Doak at the point, and he does. Doak fakes a shot over to Foster. Foster shoots, saved by Dryden. He squeezes the pads, and he has it. So Dryden has made 15 saves in this game. Hasn't needed to make many, but he's made a lot. And it's going to be Mondew and Bob Miller on the draw. Just over a minute to play. And it's going to be won by the Canadians. Lambert up to Mondew to Bouchard. Shoots this one, and he scores! Gilbert just waved at that one, and this one is turning it into an embarrassment for the Bruins here in the finals tonight. As a long shot by... who was that? Bouchard from the outside, and Gilbert didn't even try for that one, and he's halfway to the bench right now. He just wants to get out of town. It's 8-2 Montreal. So was there any doubt who was going to be winning Game 5? Yeah, that was first two shots of the game. Told you who's going to win this one. Winsink with it now. Plays it in deep. Winsink back to Doak, to Foster. Slides it back to Winsink. His shot saved by Dryden, and he'll hang on here with under a minute to play. Great save by the Thinker. They called him the Thinker. Okay, that's interesting. Tremblay's on the breakout now. Tremblay up to Risebrow. They move and hit by Winsink at center ice. And the puck bounces in deep into the Montreal zone. Foster with a shot. Saved by Dryden. And he'll cover up here with 41 seconds to play in the game. We're just going to keep going aggressive here. That's worked for 8 goals in this game. Holy cow. And the computer is a Habs fan. Might be. Mondew over the line, and he was offside. So time just ticking away here. We just want to get out of town and set up for a Game 6, maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday here on the channel. And now it's offside at the Montreal line. 29 seconds to play here in Game 5. Canadians win the face-off. It's Conway now. Conway back to Lapointe. Over to Conway. Slides it back to Robinson. One-timer by Lapointe. He's going to shoot this one, and that sails high over the net, and Gilbert had to duck on the play. Marcotte has it, and that will be that, and it is a rout. So let me get my notes over here. It is 8-2. Should we take a look at the stars of the game? Holy cow, I don't know if I dare. So who were the stars of the game? 8-2. This has just been a whooping here. So LaRouche with 2 goals is the number 1 star. Conway and Risebrow as well. So this was 8-2 Montreal here, and that will set up a Game 6 in Boston. And I don't think the Bruins really want to come back to Montreal for a Game 7. That is sure. So let me get back here to Studio B. And, here I am back here in Studio B. And, boy, what an old-fashioned whooping that was, huh? I thought it'd be a little bit better. The Bruins with a 3-1 series lead, and they didn't even show up here tonight in Action PC Hockey in Game 6. Wow. I don't know if Ron hacked it or not. He sent me a funny email today with something to download that said Montreal on it. I didn't know what it was, so, whatever. Sean Shanahan, I didn't know who that was. 1 career goal. He played with the Rockies. What's he doing? I don't know why the computer started Ron Graham either, but they started some funky players here. Cheesy Poo shows up here. So if you want Boston to win, you got to play shootout. Yeah. It is funny. That's the one thing we're going to talk about on the podcast coming up probably this week. We're going to talk about, I think, either this week or next week, completing projects. So I'll have this one completed by the time we do that show. And it's really interesting to see when you do a project like this, and Ron calls it a calico project, where you use all different games to see how the teams did. Like, how Bruins did much better in shootout than they did in Strat PC. I think if I played all 7 games, or if I played the entire series in Strat PC, I think Canadians would have swept 4-0. With Action PC, I think the Canadians probably win in 5. Inside the crease, I think it might have gone 6 or 7. And then in shootout, boy, I tell you, the Bruins did really well in shootout, at least in the games I played. So it's really fun to see the different games do different things. And if I had played APA or Strat, it might have done something a little different. I might actually, depending on the weather tomorrow and how tomorrow goes, I might actually try to set up APA. Although, no, that might be a Wednesday thing, set up APA on Wednesday and play game 6 in Boston, see if they can win it. Because then I can have the cup celebration, because I'll be playing on the desktop with the cards, and I can bring out the cup and the whole bit, and my guys. You saw my guys, right? So I got the I got the cup holder here, and then I got my little guys. So if I play APA, I can bring up my little guys, and we can have them present the cup, which I can't do on the computer here. But anyway, so hey, thanks for stopping by tonight. David, thanks for coming by. Yeah, this was it's still fun. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I play and I enjoy these things here. It feels good to be back on YouTube again, streaming some hockey games. And you want me to play some APA? Maybe I will. It takes me a half hour to set up APA between the camera and the lights and everything. It's quite the presentation. And when it's hot down here, it's miserable trying to set all that up in the heat. That's why I kind of backed off some of the cards and dice for this product as it got hot. But who knows? Maybe we'll break out If not, I will be doing some APA hockey very shortly here on the channel once we wrap up this project here. But anyway, so where are we now? It is Game 6 coming up from the Boston Garden. The Canadians have survived with a big 8-2 win. So will they carry this momentum into Game 6? Or will the Bruins wake up at home and try to skate away with the cup? Well, we shall find out. So, hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we'll have a new Digital to Dice out on Thursday or Friday this week. I think we're planning on recording. And I'll be back before then, and I'll have this series wrapped up before Thursday or Friday. One way or another, we're going to get this series wrapped up because we are going to a Game 6. And if the Bruins can't pull it out, the Canadians win, then we will be going to a Game 7. PJet says, you have to micromanage PC games as much as the cards and dice because it'll do dumb things. Yeah, I mean, I should have probably set up both as human and then set my lines, and then once the game started, turned it over to the computer. I guess I could have done that. But I just, sometimes I let it roll because, again, I try not to get too cute with the lineups because you could really spend a lot of time just trying to get the lineups right, and I'd kind of rather play. So, anyway, but this project's fun. I got to update the playlist. I have a playlist of all the games that we did in the series going back to the opening round. And some of those games were really, really fun back in the day. I think I did use Franchise Hockey Manager for one game. It was a Philadelphia-Atlanta game. I hope they get their chalkboard squared away. Their chalkboard's brand new, and it's really kind of tough to follow. You can't do any play-by-play with it. You can just kind of watch it. But they're coming along, Franchise Hockey Manager, so I'm kind of hoping that when they release the new version, hopefully this year, that I'll be able to use them for another upcoming project. So, but that was fun. It's always fun to get on here and play and chat with you guys, and especially I see some hardcore hockey fans in here tonight, so it's good to see you guys back. I'm not sure when the season starts. Hopefully they'll start the season at a normal time this year, and we'll get back into it. So, anyway, I probably should have done that. But honestly, when I played shootout last night, Ron Graham's stats were not bad in shootout. So, I when they put Graham in tonight, I said maybe they know something I don't. So we just went with that. But anyway, if I get back to if I do APA or if I do inside the crease, I can actually manipulate the teams a little bit better and do that. So that'll be that. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm Dave. Hope you guys have a good night. I have a rare Monday night off. There was no hockey tonight at the rink, so I'm off tonight. And we will talk to everybody later.